Fed voting chair member James the Bull Bullard this week opened his big mouth again, stating that he thinks the Fed's fund rate should be 7%. Right now it's sitting at 4%. That's a large gap. That would mean a lot more rate hikes. PPI numbers came out this week, producer price index, showing that there is a little bit more of a slide when it comes to inflation.
So why don't you slide?
The week started out great. On Monday, PPI numbers came out, producer price index, showing that inflation is still slowing. That's two great reports in a row. We had CPI numbers, consumer price last week, which caused interest rates to go down 3/8 of a point in one day. Now we have another great report this week for PPI numbers. All great signs that inflation is starting to come down. As mentioned in my opening, James the Bull Bullard wants to see the Fed fund rate get to 7%. Right now it's at 4%. The stock market hated it. It crashed today. Not good news for the stock front. Also, interest rates went up as well. So all the good news we had from the beginning of the week and last week, all taken away by somebody that lives in a glass bubble. The 10-year and the 2-year bond is the largest spread we've seen in 40 years. A great recession indicator right there. So we are going to see and keep an eye on it just to see how far it does go. But all the signs are there with unemployment numbers, the housing market slowing down, inflation still high, but coming down. So we will have some good news to report in the future. But right now, we are either in a recession or headed into a deep recession based on this inversion. In other news this week, there was a report that came out that says that housing prices could come down as much as 20% depending on the area. And we all know this because of where rates are. When rates are higher like this, obviously we want prices to come down. That's a positive thing. It'll get more people into the market, more affordable for other first-time home buyers and others trying to enter into the market. So not seen as a bad thing, but a positive thing. However, if rates do drop next year, we could see the same thing we had during COVID, where we have people fighting over properties, multiple offers, no contingencies. So we'll just have to see what happens with this recession. How far do rates go down? Does it, spike interest again? Because if rates do truly go down and go down into the threes again, we could see this housing frenzy again. Builder confidence was down 33%. Buyer traffic down 20%, and existing home sales are down right now. Those savvy buyers out there that can afford to buy right now, a great opportunity. There's inventory out there, and you can get a great deal right now in the market. After a nice drop in rates last week, average 30-year fixed rates up again this week to around 6.75 on a 30-year fixed nationally. The 10-year bond had touched 3.6. Now back up into the 3.8 range right now. So we'll have to see what happens next week. But as of right now, rates are back to trending up. And leaving things on a positive note this week, cash freight numbers came out showing that shipping costs are down 5%. Everything is shipped these days, whether you buy from Amazon, you buy online from Walmart, Target, everything is shipped. And so that is good news, showing that inflation is coming down. And we may see a break in prices on other products as well. And everybody, we have a special guest today from Columbus, Georgia. Jenny Gardner is one of the Z Team members. And Jenny, why don't you slide on in here and tell us about yourself?
All right. Hey, Jeff, thanks so much for having me. And I'll tell you, I'm from Columbus, Georgia, and I've been in this industry for 24 years. Started off as a real estate agent, and then I've been in mortgage lending for the last 9 years. And I am in a huge market for veterans because I live right by Fort Benning. So come see me in Columbus next time you're around, and I look forward to helping any of you guys with your mortgage needs.
I did want to acknowledge it has been a rough year for many families, and including ours in real estate. But I did want to say, with next week being Thanksgiving, I did want to say Happy Thanksgiving. Jenny,
from our team
to your family.
To your family.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And that is your Thanksgiving Mortgage Minute.